knees were often bloodied and bruised as a 9-year-old, as were my elbows. You would have needed a lot of willpower to stop me from going out with my Casey football in hand and rushing to the large car park 10 foot from my back door. That car park was the equivalent to a football stadium. There was no green grass. The floor was concrete and littered with broken glass. The car park street lights were orange in those days, and we would play football in small teams. 3 or 4 of us, usually all local lads. Even when the nights closed in, we would still continue. Nothing stopped us from becoming darting amber silhouettes, reaching frantically for scarcely visible footballs, and trying to score between the garage doors we used as hypothetical goals. I remember there would be sighs in my house when the lads from a few doors down would knock on for me and ask if I was playing out. But no matter what the weather, no matter what the time, the resounding staple was that I was always up for it. If they weren't knocking for me, I was knocking for them. What I lacked in skill with the football, I made up for with enthusiasm. I didn't get on the school team when I practiced. Invariably, it never really went to plan. I was adept at keeping the ball up in the air for countless chips, but firing it in the back of the net always eluded me. When the lads would pick teams, despite my inability to be a prolific scorer, I always got picked first for entertainment value. On the occasional night when my mother would ground me, I'd hear a knock at the door. She'd answer somewhat abruptly, telling them, "He's not coming out tonight." And I'd see them from my window, walking away, somewhat pathetic and dejected, shouting to the other lads, "He can't come out," in a disappointed manner. Lesson 1. The lesson I learned from this was being expressive and being impassioned, showing exuberance and speaking with assertiveness, and talking from learned insights are all of the traits exemplified by the word charisma. Charisma counts. Ralph Archibald said, "Charisma is the transference of enthusiasm." Another quote I love is, "Attitudes are contagious. Make yours worth catching."